Ted Visner again, another segment about the terrorist activities in Isabella County, Michigan, conducted by its judiciary. As you know, I went to court today. 11 a.m. was our court date. We left my house here in the background at approximately 10. We picked up a sheriff's department tail at the intersection that followed us into town. That was really creepy. Felt terrorized for sure. And I'm not really sure what that was all about. I'm assuming, or I'm thinking, that the state knows that I did not renew my driver's license on April 13th, my birthday of 2015. So my license now has been expired. I don't know if they were waiting to catch me on that and impede my ability to get to court, which would be a whole nother issue in and of itself. But it could have been related to the fact that I no longer register my personal property with the state of Michigan because I don't support terrorism at all. And, if the state is not going to respond to my criminal allegations against the state, then they've lost my support and they should lose yours too. You have to understand that the registration of personal property is something that's way beyond their authority to mandate that you do. And the right to travel is a right that you have being alive and being a human that was given to you by God and cannot be converted into a privilege where a license and a fee is required to allow you to traverse the roads in Michigan or in any other state. So if you know these things, you can operate that way. But I've seen such levels of crime and corruption here in Isabella County. I don't think that, I'm going to find any audience with those arguments, even though I'm ready to argue them. Which leaves me in a really bad spot. I mean, the fact that I haven't renewed my driver's license, that's not going to change. The fact that my vehicles aren't registered, that's not going to change. I just wanted to get this out because once you get trapped in the system, you can't stop fighting. You gotta keep swinging, and you gotta keep putting this stuff out because nobody's gonna know it except you. In court today, I ran into almost everybody that I've named as actors participating in criminal activity in Isabella County that are state actors. In particular, John Tellis, David Sabuda. John Tellis is the Isabella County Undersheriff. Dave Sabuda is a Mount Pleasant Police Detective Sergeant. I think he got promoted, actually, since I accused him of a 15-year felony perjury when he created a sworn information and complaint against a Mount Pleasant man without any first-hand knowledge. He was there. And going into this courtroom, another guy that was there was Gary Green. I reported and provided evidence to support the fact that the state is kidnapping children, and he was opting to side with the state and ignore my criminal allegations against the state and the kidnapping of Daniel Austin's 3 children. It's Can you imagine walking into a courtroom or a courthouse or a public place, public building, after having been followed by the sheriff's department deputies who may or may not have actually physically participated in the theft of my family's home in 2010, but to go into a building where everybody you've named criminal is there smiling at you? It's wow, you talk about eerie. Yeah, Dave Sabuda, he's there. 15-year felony, perjury, used to gather money for the state, for the county, through the malicious prosecution and trial and conviction and sentencing of a Mount Pleasant man. He's just there to shake my hand. And John Tellis, I told him I didn't appreciate his sheriff's deputies stalking me at home, harassing me, terrorizing me on my way to court today. And he said, "Noted," with a gay smile. So it's intimidating, overwhelming. These are the things that I deal with, almost daily. And one of the things I need to do is start getting, I guess, more active in my travels and start rallying support to put an end to these criminal activities by state actors. They think it's funny to take your allegation of their crimes and say it back to you like you're fucking nuts or something. Anyways, more later.